Hey you guys, so this is I got one of the GBFKE canvases finished, and I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit uneven. I don't have much of a voice at the moment, but so I finished the bee, and here it is. I'll get most of it in view. Should I have it on its side? Should we leave it like that? Maybe. Okay. So, I'm going to try and speak as loudly as I can. Okay, so this canvas, I thought the printing on it was fine. Everything was very, legible. Um, but I had some problems with, some of the drills. The color 898, which was, let's see, what color was that? 898, that was a gray. There were two colors of drills on here that the coloring in the drills was not consistent. One of the colors was 898, which was a gray color, so like in his butt. The other color that was not consistent, I think. Let's see, what was it? I think it was the color 434, which was like a, I think it was like this medium brown here along the edges. There were a couple different shades of brown in that mix, or in those drills, that color of drill. So that was a little bit frustrating, but at the same time, I guess it was okay because, it's kind of an abstract diamond painting to begin with, so the colors didn't have to be super consistent. I think with another type of canvas where the colors are supposed to be like hyper realistic, consistent with how it would look in real life. I think with a canvas like this, it doesn't matter so much that all the drills be consistently the same color. But that is a little bit frustrating that the drills were not. And what other color was it? There was another color where it was almost like the machine was being changed from a red to, we'll just say yellow. I think it was one of the yellows. And a lot of the drills had like red streaks in the drills. So it was almost like the machine was being changed from red plastic to a yellow plastic. So there's that issue. Um, the size of drills weren't super consistent. The blacks, a lot of the colors, I would say 50-50. 50% of the drills were of more accurate size, and then 50% of the drills were too small. Especially the lighter colors up top, like these whites, and then this, it's almost like a peachy brown color. The drills were too small, and they were too flat. So there's a lot of gapping in the drills up front, or up top here, the lighter colors. Now, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, the black drills. These were the worst black drills I have ever had the experience of working with, ever. I didn't realize there was anything wrong with them in the bags. But once I got them or even when I was pouring them into the containers. But once I was pouring them out into the tray, I realized how bad the black was. I will say this, the color black was the most faceted color in this kit. So there's so much sparkle in the bottom half of this canvas, and then the top of the top half of the canvas where all the lighter colors are, because there is very little faceting. Is faceting a word? Because there's very little faceting in the drills. The only sparkle you're really getting is the sparkly glue in between the drills, because there's so much gapping because these drills up top were too small. Now back to the black. I would say over 50% of the drills have had the little tabs, you know, where the black wasn't, where it wasn't, oh boy, I wish I could speak English. You know what I'm talking about, or maybe I should write the word down because my speech is not super even right now, because I don't know if I'm getting this word out of my mouth correctly, or if you'll be able to understand me. So the tabs, over 50% of the drills on the black had the tabs on the sides of the drill, which was a little annoying. I still used a lot of them that weren't too bad, you know, but some of them had, it was like 2 drills because the tabs were coming so far out from the drill, and I wasn't going to spend the time trying to break the tabs off the drills. The other thing that was super bad about the black drills was there was so much garbage. I was not aware of how much garbage was in the drills until I actually poured it out into the tray. The best way I can describe it is it was like pouring non-sparkly glitter onto the tray. It was just black specks everywhere. It was so trashy. And every time I went, I'd use up as many of the black drills as I could. I'd dump the drills were just too mal-shaped or whatever that I didn't feel like I could use. And then after I'd get done dumping the drills I didn't want to use into the trash, then I'd have to wipe out my tray because it was just full of black plastic that would not come out. So this was not a great kit. I don't know if maybe I'll do another one of the ones that I got from GBFKE next, because I'm kind of curious. But yeah, I think the picture turned out okay. It's a little it's a little pixelated up close. Further back, it obviously looks better, as you know, that happens to be with a lot of the diamond paintings. But I don't think it's a terrible kit, but I've definitely worked with a lot better budget kits. Is that proper? That's probably not the right grammar. I've worked with budget kits that were better in quality than this, and I was really, really frustrated with the blacks and how trashy it was. I was really frustrated with the whites and this peachy beige color on how flat and small they were. Because I like to pack my drills really tight together. In this, I actually had to make sure I was trying to get even spacing in between the drills, because I couldn't plug them in like exactly next to each other, you know, butting up against each other. I couldn't do that with these lighter colors. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I probably wouldn't recommend this particular one though. I think, you know, I had too many problems with the quality of the drills. So, I guess that's it. I'm gonna leave the link to GBFKE's website in the description box below. I'm gonna try and find the link to this in case you still want to try this one. I'll try and find the link to this one again, as well as the link to GBFKE's Facebook page. Thank you, GBFKE, for giving this to me for me to try. I'm sad I didn't have a better experience with it, but all in all, I don't think it turned out bad. I just think it wasn't as enjoyable. I mean, usually I don't even pick out the wax, you know, from my pen. I just stamp the pen down into wax to you know, get some fresh wax on the tip. I had to do it so much, especially with the black, because there was so much plastic garbage just filling up the tip of the pen. So, yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.